What is up, gamers? It is Will777JP, and we are back with another My Collection Row 13, my top 3 games. So for those of you guys that are new to the channel, I like to go over one row each week and point out my top 3 games of each row. And I pick these games based on a combination of things: story, gameplay, level design, art style, music, a whole bunch of different reasons. And it's one of my favorite videos to make because we get to talk straight up gaming. Each one of these games I have played from start to finish, so I'm not picking something that I have not completed. I do have honorable mentions after my top 3, and I will let you know if I beat those or not. I don't generally like to recommend those too much because I like to do everything, play the whole thing before I do. But I obviously let you guys know that. Today we're doing row 13, man, and it is all the way at the very bottom. We already did row, starting with the PS4 there, 1. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right now I am free balling with the camera, because we got to get down low. So yeah, let's go ahead and get the camera set up so we can start our top 3. But before we do that, I just want to say thank you guys so much for all your support, man. You guys have been phenomenal for liking, sharing, commenting, the whole 9 yards. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you stay up to date whenever I drop videos. Let's get into it, y'all. All right, so as I mentioned, row 13, it's right here. I'm gonna go ahead and name every single game that I have here. I'm gonna then do my top 3. Before, I used to just pick 3, but then you guys wanted me to rank them, and so I started doing that as well, I think over the last 6-7 videos. So we'll do the same thing today. And also, I want to know, out of this row, which ones would you pick as your top 3? I'm super interested in that because I know as gamers we all like different stuff. We all know basically when a game is decent, when it's good, but some games are just standouts to other people, so I'm really interested. I know that not everybody's going to agree with my top 3, but that's okay, right? So put your top 3 in the comment section and let me know which ones you would pick instead of the ones that I pick. So, number 1 that we have on the row, it is Hitman. Now, this is the World of Assassination, which comes with Hitman, Hitman 2, and Hitman 3. And the cool thing about this game is that you also have VR. The next one is Horizon Forbidden West. Then we have Hot Wheels Unleashed 2. Then we have House Flipper. Then we have Immortal Phoenix Rising. Then in this row we also have Immortals of Avium. We also have In Sound Mind. We have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. What is this? The All-Star Battle. Haven't played this one, so that one's definitely not in my top 3. Then we have Jedi Survivor. I got the deluxe edition. Then we have Judgment. We have Kena, Bridge of Spirits. Then we have Key and Wee, right? Key and Wee? Yep, Key and Wee. Got this game to play with my son. It's actually a pretty decent game. Kingdom Come Deliverance, Gold Edition. Then we have 2K Drive. It's actually another fun game. We have Horizon Adventures, or Lego Horizon Adventures. We have Life is Strange True Colors. We also have Like a Dragon Ishin. Then we have Lollipop Chainsaw Repop. We then have Lords of the Fallen. And then last but not least, Lost Judgment. So we have Judgment and then Lost Judgment. Which one is the basically Judgment 1, Judgment 2. So this is a pretty decent roll. It's not my favorite roll, but it holds some of my most favorite games. So let's see what you guys think. Let's see, without skipping forward in the video, let me know which 3 you think I'm gonna pick. Give you guys a second to decide that, because if you've been watching my videos, you'll definitely know which one, at least one of them, that I'm gonna pick for sure. And you might even guess where it falls in the ranking, whether it's 3, 2, 1. So hit the comment section down below. Let me know which ones you think I would pick, and let me know which ones you would pick. Alright, so for my number 3, I'm gonna be going with Kena Bridge of Spirits. So, number 1, this game holds very profound memory. So, this game came out early in the PS5 generation, right? It was a PlayStation 5 exclusive for a couple years, I believe. And this game came out in 2021, and it was a Christmas gift that I bought myself. And I remember buying this game probably around the fall, and I hadn't played it yet. No, I'm lying. I got it like the month of Christmas, so December. And I was actually dying to play it, right? I finally got it. I got it on sale. But Christmas was coming up in a couple weeks, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to wrap this game up in a gift, you know, in wrapping paper, and put it under the tree for Christmas Day so I could have something to open alongside my son. 2021 was the year that I got my son a Series S. So his first, I don't want to say, well, yeah, console, because the year before that he got a Nintendo Switch. And by then he was kind of elevating himself to playing more, you know, a little bit older games. But he still believed in Santa Claus, so I want to do something special for him. So for that reason alone, that game will always be in my memory. But today, being in the top 3 at number 3, it's not for that reason at all. It is because this game is actually really awesome. Now, something that caught me off surprise right away is that this game is not, it doesn't, you know, it looks all nice and, you know, cartoonish and, you know, colorful, and you even have these little cute freaking, you know, animals that you use during the gameplay. But the game is actually a little difficult, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's a little difficult. Now, I don't know if it's a Souls-like game or what, but the story really caught my attention, right? 2, the gameplay was phenomenal. And once again, it's a little bit more difficult, so you really had to stay on your toes. 3, the way that you play with these little, I don't know, creatures, what they're called, these little creatures, was a little different, man, than what I've been used to playing. And they're super cute. And I remember going through the game in the beginning. I'm going through the tutorial, and I'm just kind of skipping through it because I'm like, okay, whatever, dude. This is like, it's like a little action adventure game. Like, it's probably for kids, you know. Like, I'm interested because of the art style, whatever. And then I get to the tutorial kind of boss fight, and I lose. And I'm like, what? And so then I tighten up real quick, and I lose. Or not after the tutorial boss, the first actual boss, I lose like 3 times back to back, and I'm like, hold on. And ever since then, I got hooked with the game. The story is really interesting. Basically, your character Kena, you are out here like cleansing the land after it's got taken over by like an evil spirit or something. So super interesting story. The gameplay though is king in this game. Like, I was super shocked at how good the gameplay was, man. If you still haven't played Kena Bridge of Spirits, I highly recommend it. The game is now everywhere. I believe, I don't know if it's on PC, but you can get it on Xbox, you can get it on PlayStation. But man, such a phenomenal game. The part that sucks about this game is that it was made by Ember Labs. And Ember Labs is a studio that does animation, and that's why the art style is ridiculously good. Well, this was Ember Labs' first game and last game. They only wanted to make this game because they were interested in making a game. They made a banger, and they didn't want to make any more games. PlayStation even wanted to buy them out, and they said, no, we're good. They went back to doing TV or whatever it is they do, but super cool game, man. Highly recommended. Go check it out if you have not played Kena Bridge of Spirits. don't let the kitty art style confuse you, because this game is definitely challenging. Now, I don't want to say it's like Elden Ring type of difficult, but it's challenging. My number 2 in this row is going to be Jedi Survivor. Jedi Survivor is a day that I got. It's a game that I got day one. I got the deluxe edition. I forgot what all came in here. Oh, here it is, right here. So you get basically cosmetics, stuff like that. When I played this game for the first time, I was really, really disappointed because the game was buggy as hell, man. Super, super buggy. But EA wanted to put this game out during, I think it was May, so around Star Wars Day or something like that, or within that week. And it really hurt the game because it wasn't ready. I mean, the game still ended up doing really well enough where they're going to do a third one. But the first one holds a lot of memories for me. I had PTO during that Christmas. I got it. I beat it. It was a phenomenal game. But this one with the open world concept is a game that I can definitely hang out in all day. I mean, I love Star Wars. It's one of my favorite sci-fi, kind of genres. But the gameplay, of course, is phenomenal, right? But the biggest thing about this game, aside from the gameplay, which is number 1, is the story that really gets me hooked. Anything Star Wars related, story-wise, just gets me hooked. Except kind of that garbage they put out on Disney+. But you're living in this universe, in this freaking world, and it's an open world concept, and I can live there, bro. I can live there. I understand Star Wars lore. I understand what things mean, and it was just phenomenal. And the whole concept of the dark side and the Jedis, it's just phenomenal. The voice acting is really cool. I like how in the story you what's his name, not Kyle, but I forget. Kale, not Kale. Kale's a vegetable. Oh my goodness, I forget his name. Cal Kestis. I like how they treated him more like as an adult in this one. Not saying that the first one they treated him like a child, but you can definitely see that maturity develop over the course of the 2 games. Just the way the game starts off, right? You're captured by the dark side. You're getting interrogated, and bam, you break out, and it's all the setup plan. I mean, I just love it. I like that you can get on the ship and you can travel to different universe or planets. I like that you can customize your lightsabers to make it into a dual or a single. You can customize your outfits, your beard, your hair, your freaking starship. You can select what planets to go to and when and how you want to follow the story. I mean, it's a game that gives you a lot of flexibility. But the number 1 thing, of course, is gameplay. Now, of course, it's a couple years this game has been out, so this game is perfectly polished, no bugs in it anymore. But man, such a fun game. It's another game that is kind of on the challenging side. It's not easy, so if you don't like challenging or difficult games, I definitely will play it on easy mode. Otherwise, normal mode for me was challenging enough, or a little bit more I would have been like, damn it. But because it is Star Wars, I pulled through, and I'm so glad I did. But yeah, man, awesome game, awesome gameplay. The soundtrack is fire in this game. The art design or the character design is fire. The combat, bro, I've been talking about combat a lot because it does so much heavy lifting. But it's unfortunate that this game you need internet required in order to install it. Otherwise, this game would be what do you call it? Timeless. And now for my number 1 pick. Drum roll, please. Horizon Forbidden West, baby. So that's what I'm saying. If you guys been watching my channel, you guys know that Horizon is my Oh man, you know, I stopped myself from saying my favorite IP, but it really is my favorite IP. Only reason I stopped myself is because of Ghost of Tsushima. But Ghost of Yote, the way that's going, well, that's a separate conversation. But I love Horizon, man. Like, the lore in this freaking game, it's just, the world building is just on another level. Like, humans destroyed the planet. In order to save ourselves, we had to freaking set ourselves up for the future, and creating all these AI systems like Gaia and Apollo, and each one of these AI systems is in charge for different things like agriculture, music, art, you know, the arts, history. And then you're gonna clone people in the future, raise them in these freaking shelters using the AI. But of course, humans are humans, and they break out sooner than they should have, and now they're living like it's the past. But even though they're in the future and they lost all that wealth of knowledge, and they're kind of starting over trying to figure things out, especially after that generation that destroyed the world, you know, try to set them up for failure. It's just a phenomenal thing, right? I really really like Aloy. And you know, I got my a couple of weeks ago, I got a signature from Ashley Birch, who's the voice actress for Aloy. And that means a lot to me just because of the game. But what can I say? It's an open world action adventure. You know, the game is phenomenal. I mean, the graphics look great. The combat is fun. Some people say it's simplistic. Not me. I love it. Some people say this game is like a Ubisoft game where it's full of fluff. Not me. Everything that I can do in the game, I do. I have done. I will do, because I will never stop playing this game. I got the platinum in it already. The DLC was the first, in my opinion, the first piece of content that we got on the PS5 that screams, this is next gen right here. Horizon did that. Number one is still my favorite, right? Because it's the foundation of it all. The second one, I ain't gonna lie, the story had me a little disappointed in the beginning, but as I kept playing, as I played it for the second time and let that story marinate with me, I definitely saw the goodness in it, and I totally reversed my opinion on it. But it does take some getting used to, especially, you know, them, spoiler alert, them, you know, another group of people leaving the planet, living in outer space, and then coming back. You know, that threw me off. But yeah, it's just a phenomenal game, guys. I don't know what else to say. It's the first Horizon Forbidden West was the first collector's edition I ever purchased in my life. The first one. And not only was it the first one, it was also the most disappointing, because didn't come with a physical disc. I was so upset about that. I was even about to call GameStop and be like, hey, where the heck is my copy? You guys forgot my copy. But I obviously found the code for the game in there. But yeah, another thing too, that this game is highly underrated with the theme song. Bro, I mean, come on. It's a theme song that is a hit. It sticks to your brain. It's awesome. But yeah, Horizon is definitely my number one game out of this row. It's a game I will forever and ever and ever play. I'm going to buy a physical copy of this game. I just haven't, because the price of the game is still $40. So I'm waiting till it hits that $20 mark, and then I'll get an actual physical copy that obviously I will never open, because I already own the game digitally from the collector's edition. But those are my top three from row 13, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, row 13. Now, I want to give you guys a couple honorable mentions. So, one that I really would like to recommend to you guys as well is Lollipop Chainsaw Repop. Now, this is a game that I was going to put at number 3, but I had way more fun with Kana. The controls are a little bit more modern, but it was super close. And this is a game that came out, I believe, originally during the PS3, Xbox 360 era. And you can still feel that essence, which is not a bad thing, mind you. It's a good thing. But I don't know, Kana just beat it by a little bit. But man, I had a great time with this game. I went live with this game on my channel, so if you're interested to see how it looks, how it plays, go check it out. I also did a will it play with no internet with this game, and yes, it plays with no internet, but man, very, very fun game. Great character designs and all that. So honorable mention number one. Another honorable mention that I have here is actually House Flipper. House Flipper 2. So House Flipper is a game that I already own digitally. To give you an example, I played the first one. I wanted to play the second one so bad that I went ahead and ordered the digital version, and then I got a physical copy of the same game for the collection. Still sealed for that reason. But I see House Flipper in the same light as like Power Wash Simulator, and for those of you guys that don't know, Power Wash Simulator is obviously a game that I love. But this one, it's more general contracting stuff. So you can paint a house, rebuild it, build the furniture up. You can really customize everything, and then you sell the house. So you buy a fixer-upper, you fix it up, you make it how you want to, and then you flip it, and then you take that money, you keep reinvesting. So this game does a lot of things that I like. I mainly enjoy the business side of the game, right? I like the buying the houses, fixing them up, and then selling them. But the fixing up is also very, very fun, and it's just a great game to kind of de-stress, play, not have to think about too much. You can listen to a podcast, listen to music while playing, because when I play video games, I like to focus on the game itself, right? I like to listen to the story, I like to listen to the dialogue, so I'm focused 100% on the game. A game like House Flipper 2 allows me that flexibility to kind of, you know what, get a little bit distracted in other means while I play, and I really, enjoy games like that. But that is all I got for y'all today, man. So Roll 13, I gave you guys my top 3. Kena, Bridge of Spirits, Jedi Survivor, and then Horizon Forbidden West, and then my honorable mentions, Lollipop Chainsaw, Repop, and then also House Flipper. I guess another game that I would put down as my honorable mention would be, let me see, I think that's it. Oh, Immortal Phoenix Rising. Now this one is a Ubisoft game, right? But don't let that fool you guys. This is actually one of Ubisoft's most creative games that they've done probably in the last 10 years. It's a very fun game, man. Yes, it's an open world action adventure game, but the fact that they're using like Greek mythos and, Zeus and stuff like that makes it very, very unique. The combat is also different. So I know that I'm going now into 6 games that I recommend from this row out of 20, but man, people really need to give this game a shot. Unfortunately, the game didn't do very well, so there will never be a sequel, but man, what a missed opportunity by gamers to show Ubisoft that this is the type of game that we want, and to kind of let Assassin's Creed go for a little bit, right? Or at least change it up. Phenomenal, phenomenal game. But there y'all have it, man. I gave you my top 3. I gave you 3 honorable mentions of Roll 13. And yeah, man, those are some of my favorite games ever. Next week, we are going to be going over Row 14. Now, this row, it's going to be a good row as well. We have some hitters in here as well. So thank you guys so much for being here. Sorry for all the yapping, but man, I love games. These are my top 3 of Row 13. Next week we'll do my top 3 of Row 14. But let me know in the comment section, what 3 games would you guys have picked? And did anybody guess correctly on my top 3? I'm really interested to know. And no cheating. If you cheated, it's too late now. Obviously, you're 24 minutes into the video, but let me know in the comment section. I'll let you know if you were right or wrong, and you'll know by yourself, obviously, by watching. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, if you're not part of my Discord, I don't know what you're waiting for, man. I really don't. Like, bro, go sign up to the Discord. It's full of people who love gaming as much as I do, and we talk gaming all day, and it's a great way to find people to play video games with. Also, it's a great way to talk to me directly. All you gotta do is at me. I'm gonna throw a link in the description down below. Make sure you join up. Secondly, I appreciate all your support by hitting like, sharing, commenting. It means the world. But if you want to go the extra mile and support the channel monetarily, there is a thank you button right next to the subscribe button. There you can donate I'm taking every single one of those dollars, reinvesting back into the channel so we can get better recording equipment, better editing software, buy more games so we can keep testing them on the Will It Play videos, testing the games out to see if they're good, if they're broken, if they're buggy, and also to see if the games are even worth the money, right? So we can put out some recommendations, because I would love to buy more new games and recommend them to you guys, or say, hey, stay away from this game, because by now you guys should know that I'm a real gamer. You know, I actually play these games, I beat these games. I don't just play a couple hours and fluff a whole freaking review. I don't do that. I actually play my games. Last year I played over 2,000 hours. I tried over 350 games. So if you want to support the channel and ways to expand, there's a way you can do it. Also, if you can't, that is okay. Just keep hitting like, keep sharing, and that will suffice as well. So thank you guys so much. We'll catch you in the next one. Tomorrow should be another Will It Play video. Otherwise, keep it gaming.